When this game will drop, it will be la pièce de résistance. Why is everybody hating so much on Embark Studios and Arc Raiders after the Summer Game Fest? Welcome everybody, Stewie G, back in the zone once again. Today we're gonna talk about Arc Raiders and Embark Studios after the Summer Game Fest. Why is the game releasing in October and not now, as some people may have predicted, and why the gamer community is hating so much on new upcoming games like Arc Raiders or Fragpunk and so on. Before we get starting, thank you so much for the big support on our last video. Don't forget to smash that like button, it means a lot to me, and stay tuned because we're gonna have another episode and it's gonna be the last one until Arc Raider releases. Thank you again, and let's get started with it. So as everybody knows, on 6th of June, Friday, it was Summer Game Fest where Embark Studio make their arrival with Arc Raiders. They dropped a new trailer as well as the release date, which is October the 30th this year. And I'm so stoked and so excited. Even though so many people were disappointed and started giving hate on Embark Studios because they didn't shadow dropped it like they did with the finals. We're gonna cover why. From my perspective, of course. Third person, gunplay feels amazing, graphics were amazing, it played really smooth, overall a very good game in a playtest, right? So why didn't they shadow drop it on 6th of June at Summer Game Fest? Well, because they didn't want to repeat mistakes that other developers did, and because this is a multiplayer game. If you guys remember in 2020, when Cyberpunk dropped, everybody was pushing the publishers to drop the game because they couldn't wait any longer. And they did. And after a week or so, or a couple of days, everybody started complaining about how buggy the game is, how many bugs it is, it doesn't play smoothly, the game crashes, and so on, right? Well, me myself, I appreciate Embark Studios for not wanting to have that trouble with this game, especially because it is a multiplayer game, right? So even though it was so well finished and finessed when we played the playtest number 2, I see even from the trailer why they are dropping it 4 months from now in October. If you look closely in the trailer, you're gonna see new map with new environment that we didn't play in tech test number 2, as well as new ARC troops. That's just 2 things that we noticed from the trailer. Can you imagine that when the game drops, it's gonna have a lot more content than it does now? We had 3 maps, them, Buried City and Spaceport, as well as Night Raids. And if I remember correctly, I know someone said that they're planning on dropping the game with 12 maps. I don't think they're gonna be fully playable. I think it's gonna be like a weekly rotation or once every 2 weeks. They're gonna change 2 or 3 maps or all of the maps and something like that, which is gonna be awesome. And maybe more weapons, more grenades, maybe the loot will get more, denser and you can find it more quicker. There's a lot of variables that we have to take accountability for because we don't know what they are planning. So why hate on somebody that is taking their time and passion to make something so beautiful for us? Like I said, we had so much time, and from what I saw, everybody's dropping hate comments and why didn't they drop it? The game was so good and so on and so forth. I'm not hating on everybody, on anybody. Any of these guys that you may think I saw the videos from on YouTube, I assure you that I watched a couple of videos from them and I liked them. So I'm not hating on any YouTuber, not at all. We're just discussing. That being said, that's why Embark Studios is taking their time. From me, big round of applause. I cannot wait to play this game. And now for the second topic, which kind of relates to this one. Why is everybody hating so much on upcoming games? A couple months ago, I got to playtest Fragpunk, a hero shooter with a lot of animation, graphics, and I was really astonished and I enjoyed playing it for a couple of months. But I saw people hating on it, like, oh yeah, they copied Valorant, they copied Overwatch, so on and so forth. Like, you don't have to give your energy to express your negative thoughts about a game on a social media, because it influences a lot of people and we are not even aware of it. Like, I know I'm dropping some deep spiritual words right now, but that's how I am, and that's what I said in a couple of videos ago, that I can help with those stuff, but I'm not getting into that right now. If you express a negative emotion, somebody's gonna see that and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I saw that as well, this happened to me in game, it was annoying, I didn't like it, and they start thinking and feeding on negative things, and that's how you rewire your brain to only think of negative stuff, and it influences your gameplay as well as your day-to-day life. So just, you know, keep it to yourself, give props to the developers because they're gonna drop other games. Just play it a couple times. If you like it, that's good. If you don't like it, move forward. There's really not much that you can do, but you can also think about others that you can influence them just by leaving a comment. And today in 2025, it's so easy to be influenced by things on the internet because you have access to it everywhere. You stay in your house, you have your laptop, your tablet, your TV, your monitor, your laptop, your console. You go outside, you have your phone, you have your radio, you have billboards, you have so much things that you can get influence from. You have to think for yourself and appreciate something, because there are people just like you and me that are taking their time to create something from their hearts and give to us to keep us entertained, as well as give us something beautiful so we can appreciate it. I mean, it doesn't have to be that marketing stuff where you press and press and press. Oh, they didn't shadow drop it. They don't care about us. Why didn't they do it? It would have been so nice. It would have been this, it would have been that, it would have been yada yada yada, you know? You know what I'm saying? So calm down. When this game will drop, it will be la piece de résistance. So until then, take your time, watch some videos, chill, relax, and try and be positive, man. And when you are positive and you get into your favorite game and play it, it's gonna be so much better. Even if you die, even if you lose your most valuable loot, you're still gonna enjoy it. So that was it from me this time, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that like button, that subscribe button if you're new here. And please let me know, do you think hating on something makes its value disappear or no? Thank you for staying this far. Stewie G. See you next time.